When I sit in this cafe, the warm sunlight filtering through the window and the latte in my hand both seem to tell me these are the small joys of life. In the past, I always made it a habit to bring headphones here. The music not only insulated me from the outside noise, but more importantly, it gave me a space of my own. But that day, when I connected my headphones to my phone and no sound came out, I felt disoriented. My heartbeat suddenly accelerated, and everything around seemed unusually bright and loud. At first, this unease made me uncomfortable, but as I allowed myself to immerse in it, dropping the barriers in my heart, everything became so different. Beside me, a couple was seated. The man's voice sounded particularly anxious. "I'm truly sorry. I know I messed up." His tone conveyed helplessness and remorse. The woman's eyes were red, but she remained silent, just gazing quietly out of the window. I speculated that a fierce conversation must be taking place in her heart with the man. Across from me, two elderly individuals discussed the fun times of their youth. Each time they mentioned a specific event or person, they'd look at each other and laugh, as if saying, "Do you remember that time?" Such exchanges made me feel their deep bond formed over many years. I suddenly realized there were so many stories unfolding in this world. I was no longer merely an observer. I became a part of these tales. Just then, a mother entered with her child who excitedly eyed the variety of cakes, while the mother looked on with a loving smile. This seemed to be back to my own childhood. Time flew, and as I prepared to leave, I noticed the couple had reconciled. The man held the woman's hand, his face full of regret, while she had let go of her grievances and smiled gently. Stepping out of the cafe, I felt the vitality of the city. The cars on the street, the bustling pedestrians, and the occasional gusts of wind all seemed to narrate one story after another. From that day on, I decided not to enclose myself but to become a part of this world. Every time I visit the cafe, I choose to sit by the window, immersing myself fully in the world, listening to every story, and feeling the emotions of every moment. Now, when I look back at the day my headphones broke, I'm filled with gratitude because if not for that unexpected event, I might never have discovered the many wonders this world has to offer.